AITA for not having any mercy on my mentally ill mother? Trigger warning. I, 18F, have been neglected since birth. The child that would get blamed for everything, since I was the oldest. The abuse first started at 4 years old, or at least that's the earliest I can remember. I was constantly beaten, smacked, hair pulled, ears pulled, shut-shamed, belittled, and degraded, my stuff smashed and broken, etc. On a regular basis I would be held accountable for things I didn't do. I have 3 younger siblings who are very bratty and entitled, who mess up the place and break stuff but never get held accountable for them. My mother is mentally ill, has PTSD, depression, bipolar disorder, anxiety, and many other things. It's just a whole laundry list. My dad has anger issues and anxiety. He doesn't stand up for my mom when she does something wrong, so she just really does whatever she wants to me. I was often neglected to the point of death. Once I got my nose broken but never got it fixed, which caused me to have a deviated septum. I slept on my left side once and woke up blue, gasping for air and dizzy. It turned out I was not breathing in my sleep. Second incident was the fact that I had PCOS, but my parents never really took me to the doctor about it, gaslighting me and saying everything was fine, but my cysts ended up being way too big, and now I may have a hard time getting pregnant in the future. Anyways, my mom has always abused me on one way or another. It goes from saying I am a who or for learning languages so I can fug international guys, when it was for my future job. Broke my iPad because I was texting guys, but I only had access to draw on it. Sexualized my body, and would constantly say things like "you like getting fugged in the bottom," or "you would sug stick," then do anything just because she is pissed, even if it wasn't my fault. Since 12 years old. By any means I am not a perfect child, but I never did anything drastic, like getting arrested or getting bad grades or harming anyone. It was just simply because I would reply back to her with the same humiliating tone she used on me. She would constantly belittle me and compare me to other girls my age in school. However, I graduated with 4.3 GPA, placed in the top 5 students in the whole grade, and already completed my associate's degree while in high school. All of my teachers favored me and never once complained about anything. Fast forward to now, I moved out, cut contact with all of them, enrolled in the HPSP Reserve program, started a business which is well off, got a nice car, nice apartment with 2 bedrooms, turned one into a walk-in closet/office, in a nice neighborhood, pay for all my bills alone, and go monthly shopping for luxurious jewelry and clothes. So everything is playing out very well for me, and have a part-time job as a substitute teacher just for shids and giggles, while also doing my bachelor's degree in integrative physiology. Everything was great, my mental health healed, I started to eat well again, slept well, and started taking birth control for my PCOS. Last week, I was on a live stream on a woman's group on Facebook, having fun chatting while cooking to pass time. My mother somehow was in the same group as me, which I didn't know. She reached out and messaged me. She tried to sweet talk me, but I immediately shut her down. She went on a ramble about how I am a bad daughter and she gave birth to me. She is now saying she wants me to quit everything and to come back and live with them again so I can help her with chores because she is very tired and self-harm, and to make things worse she is trying for a 5th baby, so then I would be a full-time caretaker of her and my younger siblings. I was honestly unfazed, and not even worried in the slightest. I told her no, and I blocked her. My aunts and uncles are blowing up my phone now begging me to help my mom. My mom is like a stranger to me, except that I would have more empathy for a stranger than her. I don't hate her by any means, nor do I love her. She just doesn't exist to me. I'm happy and content with my life. I don't see why I need to forgive just because she is mentally ill. She doesn't want to help herself first, so I can't help her. I don't feel any nostalgia or need for my family or even distant ones. I don't feel the missing feeling or sadness when I think about them. I decided to block them all, and told the apartment manager to not let my parents in next time they try to visit my apartment, since it's a gated community. I moved on, and they should too. We have nothing that binds us together anymore.